my previous life, when I was a boss, I used to ask my guys all the time, why aren't you baselining? So let me ask you, why aren't you baselining? Seriously, be honest with me. It's going to help. Trust me. It's like therapy.
Fixing problems are more important than preventing the problem.
Yeah, fixing problems are more important than preventing them, right? This is the drama. Right? I want to swing in when it's broken. Right?
Actually, no, I want to go and hide.
Yeah, that's right. You find that dead zone in your building that the pager doesn't work in, and you just sit there for a while. But you want this goes back to the drama, right? Like you want that quick fix, you want immediate gratification, recognition, you want to put out that fire, you want to snuff that thing out. So this is part of it. This is the mentality thing. And we've been trained for, anybody doing this job longer than 5 years knows, you don't move until it broke. Remember 10 years ago, or even 6 years ago, or 7 years ago? Everything broke. It did. Power supplies went, fiber optic transceivers went, thicknet went, cards went, everything broke. That's when you used ping. Oh, the fiber's down. Yeah, I can't even ping that module. Okay, go fix it, Ron. All right. And he runs out and he puts the thing in and the green light comes on. Get out. All right. Right? That's what we did. But nowadays, we can't do that. There's a little bit of a paradigm shift. So this is a very, very important point. Nobody's baselining because A, we prefer to troubleshoot. That's what we've been conditioned to do. But more importantly, why else don't you baseline? How many people in this room know how to baseline? Part of the problem. Let me ask you something else. How long should a baseline take? Even for the people who've never done one before. How long do you think it should take?
It should be permanent. It should be forever.
Okay, but if you were to write a baseline today and conduct a baseline, how long would it take for you to do your findings? From start to finish and writing it up, how long would that take?
3 days.
3 days? Okay.
Depends on the cycle of the network.
Yeah.
Depends on the cycle of the network?
Like if you've got a week where you do different things in each day, you should do a baseline across the week.
Okay.
See how the network reacts.
Sure. Okay, so depending what's actually floating around in your network may impact the duration of your network, of your baseline, excuse me, right? What else will impact your baseline?
What precisely are you baselining?
Yeah, what are we baselining? Is it the client, the server, the protocols, the traffic, the throughput, the login, the authentication, right? Whatever we're trying to baseline at that time, sure. Now, what if I told you that you could probably do 12 different baselines within 10 minutes? What would you say?
Tell me how.
Yeah, tell me how. Why? Because that doesn't take long, does it? And that's the thing. The thing is, baselines don't have to be 3 days or 600 pages of somebody's thoughts spewed out on paper, right? It doesn't have to be. A baseline is just very concise. Has some methodology that somebody can follow and reproduce, and have some kind of findings. That's all. Here's a baseline for you. PC Bootup Configuration Baseline. Did you know every time you turn your computer on in the morning, not log in, just turn it on, your machine will throw a whole bunch of packets out on the network? Who knew that? Yeah? What if I told you in some cases that could be up to 10 megabytes of data? Just turning it on, one person. 10 meg transfer. How do you like that? And the server's in Sault Ste. Marie, and you got 120K line. Is that going to take a while? So what do we do when we turn on the machine and it takes a while to get that login prompt? What do we do?
Go for coffee.
How many people here come in the morning, turn their PC on, and just walk away and go get a coffee? And that's good because you've conditioned yourself to deal with this, right? But it's bad because you never know how long it takes. And then when something breaks and you sit there and you actually have to watch it, you're like, come on, what's wrong? Right? This is part of the baseline procedure that we do. So boot up configuration baseline, I turn my machine on and I sit there and I see who he talks to and how much data he sends and what protocols he's using.